What's up everyone? I'm Charlie Forsman and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to lay out 7 tips on whether or not it's smart for you to buy a house in 2020. Buying a home is one of the most important financial decisions a person can make, and deciding to buy a home comes down to individual circumstances. A recent trend suggests millennials are moving out of city apartments to surrounding areas, the suburbs, or even cheaper parts of the country. Tip 1. Keep your debt-to-income ratio as low as possible. Your debt-to-income ratio is all of your monthly debt payments divided by your gross monthly income. Your debt-to-income ratio includes things like a monthly rent or housing payment, your phone bill, student, auto, and other monthly loan payments, credit card monthly payments. The list goes on and you get the point. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau recommends a total debt-to-income ratio below 43%. Tip 2. Does it even make sense to buy a home in 2020, or are you better off renting? To figure that out, we're going to calculate the price to rent ratio, which is the ratio of median home prices to annualized median rent in a given location. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's actually really easy, and here's how you do it. As an example, say the average price of a home in your area is $400,000, and properties rent for $3,000 a month. Now, the annualized median rent would be $3,000 times 12 months of the year, which equals $36,000. And in this case, the price to rent ratio is $400,000 divided by that $36,000, which gives us 11.11. Ratios ranging from 1 to 15 are low, meaning it is typically better to buy. Ratios from 16 to 20 are moderate, meaning the advantages of buying vary case by case. And ratios 21 or higher generally mean it's better to rent. According to an analysis of census data by Smart Asset, San Francisco has the highest ratio in the US at 50.11. Los Angeles comes in at 38.59, New York at 36.83, and Seattle at 36.07, and so on, and you could probably just look up your city's price to rent ratio if you want to. Tip 3. Now this might sound very obvious, but make sure you actually have enough money for the down payment. Now the down payment percentage varies by mortgage type. Generally on a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, which is most beneficial at 20% to avoid private mortgage insurance. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, typically costs 0.5% to a full percent of the entire loan amount on an annual basis. That means you could pay as much as $1,000 a year, or roughly $83 a month, on a $100,000 loan, assuming a 1% PMI fee. Tip 4. Get pre-approved for a loan at a number you are financially comfortable with. You can always take less if needed. This can also help you stay on track in terms of what you're ready to spend. Tip 5. Check your credit score. This can determine how low or high a lender is willing to negotiate your interest rate. Which brings me to tip 6. Your interest rate is negotiable. Don't walk in somewhere and take the first number that you get. Contact as many other lenders as you can and have them fight to get you the lowest rate possible. For most homebuyers, a 30-year fixed rate mortgage is beneficial for a number of reasons that I can get into in another video. Last but certainly not least, tip number 7, and my favorite tip. Go find yourself a real estate agent that you like. All jokes aside, they will be instrumental in finding you a great home at the right price. Please go ahead and hit that like button below. It really helps me and my channel out. Also, if you would like to see more from me in the future, go ahead and subscribe as well.